Yesterday, we commenced with the second week of the PUBG Mobile World League Season 0, and in a way, it's been a fresh start for a lot of the teams. Out of the 20 teams that competed and will do so again today, only 16 will be able to move ahead to the Super Week. Let's have a look and see what went down yesterday. We start off with Team Freestyle, the Pakistani team that had a rough start initially as they were unable to make it to the Super Weekend. Burdened with the task of making up those lost points, they needed a good start to Week 2, and they did just that, clinching the chicken dinner in the very first game of the day in Erangel. They held on to a compound close to the farm as the circle closed in around them, with several teams trying to breach from all sides, but they held their ground till the end and walked away with the chicken dinner.
Has the damage been done too much? Are we going to see Freestyle claim the chicken dinner?
However, despite the explosive start, they were unable to maintain their form for the rest of the day, eventually finishing 9th in the overall standings. If they come out swinging today and are able to maintain their composure, we just might see them in the Super Weekend. The next contender on our list is You Level Up. And like Team Freestyle before them, they did not qualify for the Super Weekend last time around. They have, however, gathered enough points for themselves to stand a decent chance of qualifying for this upcoming Super Weekend. While You Level Up did not have a lot of kill points, they won the chicken dinner in Sanhok and had several top 8 finishes, which landed them in the 3rd spot in the overall rankings. It was Game 4 in Sanhok and the final circle converged upon Kampon. You Level Up tactfully dodged fights against RRQ and TSM Entity and finally brawled against Reject Scarlet at the very end to grab that chicken dinner.
Takes one, Huashan able to hold it down for You Level Up for now. Only one left alive and he goes out wide for the spray. It's You Level Up Gaming able to clutch it out right at the end.
The next story is about the team that had a field day yesterday, Valdus the Murder. They had plenty of placement points, plenty of kills, and a chicken dinner to top it off. In the second game in Sanhok, they were involved in a number of fights. Despite not landing at boot camp, they entered the hallowed grounds hungry for some kills. Finding no opposition, they went on ahead and rotated into the zone, wiping the floor clean with Team IND on a nearby hilltop. Later, as the zone shifted, they took the long way around, rotating along the far boundaries of Camp Alpha to make it into the zone, where they then fought hard and won the game.
Of fire. Oh! Doesn't quite connect from Kimau.
Went in between the two Valdus players, but another one goes up. Surely Kimau is going to get spotted. Connor's going to see those shots.
I mean, that's given his location away by taking so many grenade shots, but there you have it. Valdus the Murder. They come out on top and they will be taking the first Sanhok win over here.
What's funny though is that they were at risk of getting shot by a player strategically placed in the grass. No mercy from Team Morph watched as Valdus killed everyone around him. However, he did not pull the trigger.
Taking his time. He is not moving an inch, Imperium, taking his time, and hopefully he will be able to escape with his life unscathed.
Oh my god, come on, no mercy. Go for strike while the iron is hot. What the hell, Velmuth? How are you not? I just don't know. No mercy.
In Game 3 in Erangel, Valdus made the bold decision to stick around outside the border wall of a compound where TSM Entity and Synergy were duking it out. It would have worked out if it wasn't for RRQ Athena's Bear 11. The dreaded snake in the grass couldn't ruin their game in Sanhok, however, their luck had run out.
Cooking it. He's sending it on through towards somebody. No way! Godard goes low. Oh my god! RRQ eliminate Valdus the Murder.
While we're talking about Game 3, let's take a look at T1, another interesting team from yesterday. Now, their performance wasn't dominating per se, however, they were engaged in some really interesting fights. They got into an early skirmish with King of Gamers Club, where Synergy tried their hand at third partying. However, T1 really knew how to avoid getting shut down by creatively using the doors of their house to their advantage. Later on in the game, they tracked Synergy down to a compound which was already contested by TSM Entity and Valdus the Murder. They took the opposite end of the circle with little cover, and even though it was a risky move, they made it work and won that chicken dinner. To wrap it up, let me describe the form of some of the teams up until now. Bigatron was dominating last week and they continued to do so yesterday. Despite not winning any chicken dinners, they currently lie in the second position with the highest number of kills, 29 to be exact. TSM Entity had some unfortunate moments yesterday. They found themselves in the top 5 positions often, but they could not secure victory. It did, however, enable them to be in a good position in the overall standings. Now, TSM Entity did struggle in the Super Weekend, but it seems like Week 2 is off to a good start. Team Secret started off slow, but they ended the day with a chicken dinner in Game 5, making up for their lackluster performance earlier. Now, this one game enabled them to break into the top 10 of the day. Well, those were some of the key storylines from the first day of Week 2. We have plenty of more action in store for you, so stay tuned and keep supporting your favorite teams.